Hey, beautiful Capricorns. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you for joining me here. Let's go to the goddess energies and see what the goddesses want you to know. Who's around you and what is it that they're trying to tell you? Hesta, the goddess of sanctuary. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. Okay. Yeshi Sogyo, the Lady of the Lotus Born. Embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. Yamoya, the goddess of all that flows. I'm an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. Wow. So it's like no matter where I am, I'm at home. No matter where I am, I'm at peace. I am solid. I am stable. I am at home no matter where I am. I give birth to creativity. Creative energy. My body was made for enlightenment. Therefore, I am always at peace. I am always at home. It doesn't matter where you are, you're always at home. This is someone who's easily adaptable. This is someone who can be at home no matter where they are. This is like because that comes from inside. It doesn't depict, an area, a region. It's like I'm at home. As long as I have myself, I'm always at home. Queen Esther, the morning star. My ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. So there you have it. Let's get into your reading. Hmm. 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 So this is some kind of rebirth, or this is some kind of ending. This is. Hmm. Okay. So this is honor, integrity. This is like. Hmm. It's like you're birthing something creative. Could be an opportunity. Why is there someone holding on to some kind of regret or sadness? It could be about having to make a decision to move. Hmm. There's an opportunity here, and it might require moving, like literally moving. What difference does it make, though? Because as long as you're serving whatever your soul is telling you to do, you'll always be at home. You'll always be comfortable. You'll always be doing what you were meant to be doing. Hmm. So, what's going on here? could be about love and balance and authenticity. I don't know. There could be someone may have like hmm it's about home. My ego is in service of my soul and my soul's divine timing. Hmm. 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 Some kind of creativity. This is balance. This is patience. Leadership. Hmm. So some hmm. This is courage. This is strength. This is wish fulfillment. Somebody could be. This is confusion. This is making a decision. Maybe somebody decided to I don't know, somebody couldn't make up their mind, couldn't make a decision. It's like following my soul, like my soul purpose, my I'm always at home. It doesn't matter where I live, as long as my soul is in service, as long as somebody is. I don't know. Wait, yeah. Wow. There's somebody so bitter and angry here about Holy God. This is jealousy. This is revenge. This is anger, resentment, jealousy. My God. Someone who's jealous of somebody's good luck, their fortune, their confidence. This is weird. Somebody. Oh, I don't know about this. So it's like, I don't know if the Empress is waiting or somebody is mocking the Empress because they're jealous, because they're envious. Of their creativity. So somebody here is like, many people may have like turned their backs on this Empress for, like, this is the old saying about a house isn't a home. Like, you can live in a house, but it ain't a home until you feel like this is what your soul is telling you to do. It's like, I'm doing what my soul is telling me to do here. It doesn't matter where you live, as it just matters that you're doing what your soul is telling you to do. And somebody is like mocking something here, making fun of or mocking, because they envy someone's skills and talents, trying to lower someone's self-esteem by mocking. It's like this is a hater who will try to apologize, but then turn around and mock you for something, trying to lower your self-esteem. So they might be like, they can't stand to see that someone has it made. Someone has it made. Maybe they're doing really well. I don't know what this is. Someone's like envious and jealous and mocking someone who has it made here. My ego is in service of my soul, and I trust only my soul's divine timing. Like, I'll move when I'm good and ready, or I'll do something when my soul tells me it's time to make a move. Or I'll do something when my soul is telling me that I'm ready. Or that someone is in tune with their soul. Someone is listening to the wisdom of their soul and what their soul is telling them to do. It's got something to do with a move. It has something to do with a move, and maybe someone is like mocking the decision you're making to move. Or they're jealous because you've got it made. It actually could be that someone is trying to like lower someone's self-esteem because of where they live. Yeah. So someone is trying to lower someone's self-esteem about where they reside or where they live. But like, this is someone who could be comfortable living very meagerly. This could be someone who could live in a complete mansion. It's about moving, and it's about where someone resides. It's like someone could be very jealous, like that you've got it made. But this is someone who could live comfortably with very little. This is someone who could live comfortably and adapt wherever they move to. Like they can be very at home and comfortable and very meager in a meager home. This is someone who could be very comfortable in like a very exquisite home because they know that their soul is at home when they're in service of their soul. So it really doesn't matter where you live. And it doesn't matter about the price tag on someone's home. It's about a home. And somebody's like trying to be judgy here or mocking, someone's home or where they live. But as long as I am listening to my soul, like I'm in service of doing what my soul tells me to do, not what other people tell me to do, not where other people tell me I should live. I can be at home anywhere. I can be at home as long as I'm doing what my soul is telling me to do. So it could be that someone is judging someone financially. It could be that they're assuming or presuming, oh, you're too good for us now, or, so and so is too good for us because they they live here, or they have all this money, or they have this great home. But that's only ego. That's not. This person is highly adaptable. This person could live in a very expensive home, and this person would be comfortable in something very meager because they know that their soul is in service, not where you live, not what you have, not where, and people have been mocking where about someone's house or where they live. They're trying to lower someone's self-esteem of where they live or what kind of house that they live in, or I don't know. You've cut someone off, but they're still watching. And someone is getting all this love and they can't stand it. Like I'm saying, like a truly wealthy person can be comfortable in very meager situations. Why is it that somebody has to have a really, really expensive home to say that they're doing well? Someone is doing well, but they would be doing well if they lived in something half the price. You know what I'm saying? It's like someone is like, not everybody can say that, Capricorn. Trust me on that one. There are a lot of people that judge people by the house that they live in or the car that they drive or whatever, but they're mocking someone because they think that they have it made. It's like this person had it made when they had very little amount. This is someone who may, as long as they're doing what their soul is telling them to do, they are in service. So it's like there's too much judgment about money here, or too much judgment. Someone is judging someone by thinking that they have it made. Well, how the heck do they know? You know what I mean? It's like someone is getting offended here, is jealous, envious, and angry because they think that someone has it financially made. You know, maybe they live in a fancy house. Maybe they have this. Maybe they have that. But they're doing, so why can't they enjoy the benefits of their hard work? What their soul is telling them to do. Because they would be just as happy. And it's looking like this is a person who's highly adaptable. It doesn't matter to them about the finances. It doesn't matter to them. As long as the house is a home, you can make any house a home. It doesn't matter. But it's like someone is very judgmental here. But they, like, okay, this is an example of, okay, someone is really, really wealthy, say, for example. And you know how people who are very living in poverty judge people who have money? And they call them cheap, and they call them this, and they call them that, and they put name tags on people. Poor people can judge rich people too. I mean, they do it all the time. They do it all the time. See, it's like I've had really nice stuff and I've had very meager stuff. Like right here right now, it's very meager. Now, I could afford probably to go and do something different, but my soul is telling me to be here. But I've done both. I've lived in very questionable neighborhoods. I've lived in questionable places. I don't know. People are going to judge you no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're wealthy. It doesn't matter if you're unwealthy or in poverty. People are going to judge you either way. It's what your soul tells you to do. It's what your soul, if you're comfortable within your own skin and you're comfortable doing what your soul is telling you to do, that's all that should matter. But someone is getting right judgy here. And so I think that spirit is giving you the confidence here to say, well, how does it feel? Like, do you feel comfortable there? Do you feel at home there? Do you feel at peace there? Do you feel happy there? Then that is all that should matter. Um, where you're happy, where you're feeling like you're at home, where you have joy, where you have laughter, where you have peace. It's like whatever your soul is telling you to do, and you are serving your soul. Like, this is weird. Like, I'm one of those people who have lived very, very meagerly, real meagerly. I mean, I grew up very, very poor. My mom and dad had 9 children, but we always were comfortable. We always had a home. You know what I mean? We always had a place where we called home and felt comfortable in. It was not fancy by any means. And then later on in my life, I've had places I've lived in that were. It didn't make me any happier. You know what I'm saying? If you're happy within yourself, you can live anywhere. Just saying. As long as you're doing what your soul's telling you to do. It doesn't matter. But someone's getting right judgy here because they think you got it made, or as this is like, good for you if you do. What? They're jealous. Someone's jealous. I'm telling you right now. They're resentful. Because they think that somebody's got some money. So actually, here's the thing about manifestation. When someone's in that bitterness and that envy and that jealousy, they don't realize that they're blocking their own blessings. Someone who is closed off to money generally pushes money away. And people who are open to it usually manifest that because they're content. They're content no matter where they go. They can adapt to wherever they're led to adapt to. So, yeah, someone's jumping to conclusions here because they are envious. I'm just saying. Some got a attitude problem. It's their own attitude. If they're lacking, it's because of the bitterness and the resentment they have toward money, or bitterness or resentment toward somebody who they think hasn't made. When they could have it too. Just saying. Nobody's stopping them from attaining that. They're bitter. Someone's bitter. It's that simple. And they don't realize by that bitterness that they are literally pushing those finances away, or those opportunities away, because they're so bitter. Take care.